Yo, what's good, brothers? Governor Jay presenting facts over fiction to give you the knowledge you've been missing. Welcome to the channel. Put your emotions to the side and make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Um, so, brothers, today I'm going live. I haven't been live in a little minute. Been trying to put out a couple videos here and there, trying to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? I was talking with a homie of mine yesterday, and he brought up this topic about the mother out there in Chicago who got jumped by them middle schoolers or elementary schoolers. I don't know how old them kids was, but they was clearly like kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to throw the teen where I don't even think they was teenagers, especially the young little boy they was bullying. Like, he's clearly like a little kid. Um, and at first, I was like, man, I ain't gonna touch that, man. I'm trying to stick to what we talking about over here. Yeah, it is a super degenerate act. You know what I'm saying? That I've been calling out. Connection, a little funny style right now, but it's all good. But yeah, I wasn't seeing no brothers involved, right? I just seen a bunch of little YNs, YBs, and whatnot, and the mother, right? Then I started seeing videos come out with, talking about some of the parents of these little knuckleheads, right? I started seeing videos of the parents come out like defending the kids somewhat, right? There was the one video with the little girl with the fake tears that didn't seem genuine. Then I started reading comments about like some of the parents talk about their kid and their daughter is an A student and so what or whatever. They got in a fight, something like that, man. The last one really had me like, all right, let me jump on this live stream because I just see the chickies on a live stream talking about that's her niece and so what? Ain't nobody going to do nothing. And I'm just like, yo, this is sick, right? You know what I'm saying? When I seen the video, I was like, man, I ain't digging that. I would never want to see no woman get beat up by no group of people. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? No little kids, that make it look even crazier, right? But like I wasn't going to touch it, man, until I seen the parents of these little criminals, right? These little young criminals, they over there defending them. I'm like, damn, still don't see no men around. The only man I seen was the mother's boyfriend or whatever. I don't know if that's the son's father or whatnot, or if it was the daughter's father. I don't know. He was just, I don't know. I think he was just a boyfriend or whatever. I'm like, okay, he the only male involved over here, huh? This is just a whole thing. All Keishas and little YNs to get raised up by Keishas doing this, right? Because when I peeped the video, I seen the first people to put hands on that mother was the girls. It wasn't like the little boys was trying to beat up on the mother. That's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? The girls might did it. Maybe some of them did get some kicks in. Like, it's crazy. You see what I'm saying? And then they jumped the little boy. The one halfway decent act that I seen them do was they left the little girl alone. They let the little girl stand off to the side and cry. They ain't tag her. But I'm like, man, yeah. So like I was saying, right? I could see the same thing happening here in Philly, right? Come on now. I remember walking home from school, whatever. Parent might pick up a kid, you busting on the kid because the parent always picking up the kid, walking home from school. You know what I mean? Little niggas roasting the parents and all that. I mean, that been going on for a long time, man. Bullying been going on for a long, long time. What I never seen though was a group of little niggas gang up on a mother, right? And they trying to say the mother got sickle cell. Then I'm hearing she's pregnant. I'm just hearing that she's feeble. She's not sturdy. She's not strong for that. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, man, this goes back to that degenerate Black American culture, man, that has become the face of our culture, where all this degeneracy is just normalized, right? And then you got particularly Black women somewhat defending these kids. They defend their kids or whatever. They try to make it seem like, well, they ain't that bad. They just kids acting up or whatever. No men around nowhere. You know what I'm saying? No men around nowhere. And I know the women like to blame the men, but at the end of the day, these same women like to lay up with these criminal men, right? And that's what little niggas turn into be. They turn into be criminals because that's what's celebrated in the Black American community. Somebody tell me I'm lying. That's all I want to hear. Somebody tell me I'm lying. And then if I'm lying, present the facts then. Because then we see this all over the country. I mean, this was Chicago, but like I said, same thing could happen here in Philly. You know what I mean? I never seen it taken to that extreme, but I've seen everything that led up to that happen plenty of times right here. You know what I'm saying? It can happen in LA. It can happen down south. It don't matter. This can happen anywhere. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, I wasn't gonna speak on it until I started seeing these mothers come out, or aunties or whatever, defending these kids, right? You know what I'm saying? Just on some super ratchet shit. Just completely ratchet. Don't care. Nobody, you know what I mean? They ain't care that this woman might have been pregnant. She might have been sickly, and they beat her up like that. You know what I mean? Slammed the little boy on the ground, traumatizing the little daughter. And they just laugh. And they got nerve to pull their phones out and do it. Like, they don't just do it and run off. Nah, these little niggas want to record it for TikTok. Like, just dumb. You know what I'm saying? Where are the OGs at to tell them, hey, if you're going to commit a crime, it's best that you don't pull your camera out and film crime. Like, where are the OGs at? I know they got gangbangers and all that in Chicago. They ain't teach them little niggas that. Hey, if you gonna go commit a crime, bro, put your phone away and make sure you look out for surveillance or on the street. There's cameras that might catch you. Nah, these motherfuckers want to put it on TikTok. It wasn't enough to roast her and get some laughs and likes on TikTok. Nah, they wanted to put hands on her. And then you got their parents and guardians coming out making excuses and defending them. Hey, brothers, if I got brothers listening to me, this is why I'm gonna talk to you about the brothers, man. Young brothers as well, man. Listen closely, man. Stay away from these black women. All right. If you ain't one of these young YN niggas from this video that want to jump people and roast grown folks and all that and think that you can just get away with everything because you're a juvenile, if you got a head on your shoulders, stay away from black women, man. Stay away from black women. Stay away from these criminal little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Stay productive. So what? Yeah, they're going to roast you. They're going to call you names. So what, man? Ignore them. Keep it pushing. You're going to have a brighter future than any of these clowns. You're going to have a brighter future than any of them. You just got to believe in yourself, man. Because that lifestyle that them little niggas is leading going to lead them to an early grave or a jail cell, okay? That's where it's going to lead them to. And like I said, man, and of course, that's what the sisters like. They like this type of crap, and you know, some of them do, some of them act like they don't. They want to play respectability politics when they on the hot seat. But at the end of the day, man, they like that shit, man. That's why they went out and did it. That's why it was mostly women that initiated that attack. You know what I'm saying? Just dysfunctional, man. And like I said, I wasn't gonna speak on it, but brothers, stay away from these black women. Stay away from them, because they're gonna get caught up like this. You see, these little niggas gonna be caught up, man. They're gonna do some time. Some of them going to juvie, for sure. At least the boys are. Girls might get a slap on the wrist, you know how I go. But the boys going to juvenile. They going to the juvie. So stay away from them, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta denounce this degenerate culture that we keep seeing day in and day out. I ain't been in the FBA spaces lately, right? But I'm curious about what they you know, what Tariq and them niggas saying. What Tariq and Black Alpha saying about this? Are they trying to find a way to say that everybody there is a tether? Are they trying? I feel like they're trying to find a way to say everybody in that video is an immigrant, or you know, it's not our problem. Nah, it's our problem. That's Chicago. I mean, that's the city they always prop up, put on a pedestal. It's all FBAs over there. What's going on? Are they talking about it? Or are they still talking about Tyler or some old dumb shit that don't matter? We gonna talk about it over here, man. Yeah, back on. Listen, man, I'm gonna jump off this joint, you know what I'm saying? Internet a little funny style right about now. But like I said, man, my message for this, it's a short live stream. I'm not staying on all day on this. I'm not gonna play that video back. I'm not getting no strikes from YouTube, none of that stuff, right? I'm not going down that rabbit hole, not going down there. So we're gonna keep it brief. I'm gonna wrap this up by saying to the brothers, stay away from these black women. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from them, because they're going to get you hemmed up. And they are the ones that keeps the cycle of degeneracy going. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones keeping it going. So if you don't want to get caught up in this degeneracy, you don't want an early grave, you don't want to end up in a jail cell, walk away from that stuff, man. All right? Leave it alone. You ain't got to play with them. You ain't got to be friends with none of them little niggas. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I hope some of you got some elder male mentors in your life, man, that could teach you how to throw some hands and whatnot, right? So you ain't hugging on mommy when it's time for battle to happen. Like, you know what I mean? Throw some hands, stand up for yourself, man. Like, these little niggas ain't, they not tough, you know what I'm saying? Notice how they only do this stuff against other black people. They don't really got no smoke for nobody else. They be scared. They be scared out there in Chicago. They be scared of them Spanish speakers, okay? They don't got that type of smoke for them. They would never do that over there to somebody's abuela or somebody's madre, but they'll do that to your mother, all right? So that's the message for the day, man. I'm keeping this brief, cutting this short. Hopefully we got something more positive to talk about next time, man. But like I said, man, I wasn't going to speak on this until I seen that last video of the little thought talking about that was her niece in the video and ain't nobody going to do nothing and who going to do what. And I'm like, damn, this is how they really carry it out there, huh? Just straight up hood rat buffoonery, degeneracy. We see it all the time, man. Hey, I'm going to holler at y'all in the next one, man. Y'all take it easy.